All right, so let's start standing today. I just want to kind of build up a little energy, shake out the lethargy, and welcome ourselves fully into the body before we try to sit and drop in. So come to standing and just let everything just shake out a little bit in any way that feels good for you here. Any little movements that help you feel your body, feel where you're sticky, how the body actually wants to move. And stay and just play around freestyling as you like, or really feel your feet and drop into your feet with a little shake and ground, and follow any inhale to reach up to the sky and gather up that sky energy, bring it down into the heart, and then all the way down to the earth. Let your breath lead, inhaling, gathering up, exhaling, centering in. One last time. Hands to the heart, push into the hands, shoulders on the back, lift the heart. Breath, body, breathful awareness of the whole body. Big inhale, interlace your hands. Exhale, press the palms forward, navel back, curl in. Follow your inhale, press palms up to the sky and wiggle up out of the waist. And then follow any exhale to side bend, face down. Inhale, press and reach up tall. Exhale, other side, face down. Let's go again to each side. Once more time. And then inhale up, press tall. Exhale, throw your hands, your voice, your jaw, your knees bend. Exhale. Inhale up tall. Exhale. Inhale up tall, big sweep with the arms. Two more. Inhale up tall, stretch up, hands together, and exhale, hands to heart, press in, lift your heart. Soft mouth and breathe. Exhale, let's flow the hands down. You might step the feet out or hip width. Nice strong stance there. Soft knees, long spine. And we'll just begin to swing the arms. Swing the arms and let them just kind of flop heavily around the body. It can even flop up to the shoulders, onto the low back. And that can be as fast or as slow as you like, but see about connecting the breath to the movement here. So as you exhale, you're going to the side, strong exhale, and the inhale will just happen. Whatever pace you like, even pick it up to as fast as you're comfortable with, and then slow it down as much as you need. And slowly begin to slow it down, just incrementally slowing it down, incrementally slowing it down. And slowly moving back towards a relative stillness. You might hold your body, your belly, your heart. Feel your heartbeat. You could stay standing, or if you'd like, come down to sit or kneel, sitting on the heels or any way that feels good. Sense into your breath, your heartbeat, your body. Sense the vibration of that aliveness, the residue of the movement and the quickening. And also notice the pause at the bottom of the exhale in relative emptiness. And the pause at the top of the inhale in fullness. Even stretch those pauses out just a little bit. And draw breath and awareness deep into the body. Sensing into your internal landscape. Imagine dropping into a deep pool of peace. See if you can soften any tension, melt it into this pool. Maybe use the Ujjayi breath here to be really present with breath, body, sensation. And as we continue to dive ever more into the dark of this year, and in this week of Samhain, Halloween, on this day before the full moon, it is prime time for pratibha, the listening, the knowing that is beyond words, psychic intuition, animal instinct, creative inspiration. All of these things arise in the spaciousness. Let's see if we can find this spaciousness and this deep inner listening today as we move and pause in lots of different shapes and perspectives on life. So slowly melt yourself down to the earth. Let's come into Balasana, child's pose. Take your time getting there in the way that's right for you. And again, move slowly in your transitions today. As once you've dropped into that kind of dropped in space, then we're connected to the prana, the subtle life energy that rides on the breath. And that prana communion easily slips away when we move quickly. But when we move more slowly, we can really stay present with that subtle life energy. Balasana, as you're ready, child's pose. Press hips back to heels. Rest your head on the earth or hands. Breathful here as you connect, if you can imagine here, your mind to the earth and to your body of earth. And simply breathful here, or maybe adding Brahmari, the bee's breath, like the end of the Om and NG vibration with the lips slightly parted, lifting from deep root up through your crown. Steady there, or walk the hands over to the right. Bring the left hand on top of the right and press crossbody into the hips. Tilt tailbone down by lifting the navel up and breathe into wherever sensation arises here. Maybe another bee's breath. And follow the inhale back to center. Take pause. Notice the difference in the sides. Big breath. And follow any breath to the left side. Right hand on top. Push cross body, root into that right hip, tailbone down, navel back. Rest your head and breathe here. Maybe adding the vibration of that bee's breath, listening inward, vibrating from the inside out. Please stay as you like, or come on back to center. Inhale, stretch back. Hands out in front of you as wide as the shoulders. Claw the fingertips. And follow an exhale to lift from the navel around up to all fours. Pull hands and knees towards one another. Shoulders down the back. Open cow. Exhale and cat. Moving with the breath. Heart forward cow. Navel back, head down, cat. If you'd like to, add the pulsation up onto the fingertips, lion's breath. And neutral spine, strong core, soft heart. You can step the left knee to midline a bit. And inhale, open right knee out to the side and draw it into center. Inhale, open out to the side and big hip circles, drawing with your knee there. As inspired, switch directions. And take your time. When you're ready, kick up and way back and land that top foot. Pivot the heel down so the foot's parallel at the back of the mat. Roll face chest open as you reach from the outside of the foot through the fingertips, long side body. Scoop shoulders down, lay on back. And breathe here. Stay in that long side body stretch, or inhale, open arm. As you reach the arm away, you can drop that bottom ear down, next shoulder release. Roll on through. holding anywhere along this spectrum, or continue to flow with your breath a few more. Maybe the next time you flow through, pull that top foot up into the core and pause here. Maybe you bend the knee, reach back for the ankle or foot, and kick back, squeeze the shoulders, lift your heart. And let's slow and steady unwind this the way that you came in. And then we'll land the hand and bring that back knee all the way forward to the just placed hand. Walk the back foot back, pull on the earth, shoulders back, lengthen up in a gentle pigeon here. You can adjust the placement of the knee, the shin, even lift it up onto something. Stay upright or reach the heart forward and dive into the dark, into the earth, and a listening and receptivity. Breathful immersion into that pool of peace deep within you. Letting go breaths with a soft jaw. Empty out one more breath. Follow any inhale to peel open, and you can move back into child's pose or down dog to unwind from here. And begin to make your way. Prepare for second side. So we'll come back to hands and knees. Long spine, strong core, soft heart. Maybe that right knee steps to midline a bit. Hug into the core and open left knee out to the side with your inhale, big circle. Exhale, close, moving with your breath. And take your time, switch directions as inspired. And then we'll kick that top foot up and way, way back. Reach through that foot, land the heel, and outside that foot parallels at the back of the mat. Stretch the fingers from there, long side body. Deep, full breaths. Stay in that long there, or arm vinyasa, maybe just reaching back at the next shoulder release. Pause anywhere along the line, or continue to circle. Next time you come through, see about lifting that top foot up into the core. Pull everything into the core. Maybe staying there, or bend that top knee. Reach back for ankle or foot, kick back, squeezing shoulders on the back, slide ears back over shoulders with a long back of the neck. So there's a little dip of the chin there. Deep breaths into this big opening. Can you find that pool of peace here? Stay as you like, or slowly unwind. Just the way you came in, step by step. And then hand to earth, back knee forward inside that front hand. Second side, gentle pigeon. Adjust as need to for the knees to be happy. Maybe take a moment to lift the heart, lengthen out, back leg back, hips back, spine long. Rock forward if you like and rest your head. Deepen the breath and drop in. Stay as you like, or follow the inhale to peel open. Again, you can move back to child's to unwind, or up and back to down dog. Moving from downward dog or child's pose, move slowly with the breath to make your way forward and onto the belly. Toes point back, legs hug strong like a snake's tail. Roll the shoulders down the back, elbows back. Drag the heart forward, peel open, cobra. Big bright heart breath. You could stay up there. You could exhale, heart forward and lengthen back down. Pulse in and out as you like. Hold as you like. Or maybe at the top, little rotations. Look over one shoulder and the other. A couple more breaths, wherever it's right for you. Once you're done there, lengthen out, come down, elbows wide, fingertips under the elbows. So whole length of that upper arm bone. Roll the shoulders down the back, kick down through your snake's tail, peel open, inhale. Exhale, spiral towards one shoulder as you dip the other shoulder down to the ground. Inhale, peel open, long spine, strong core. Exhale, spiral other side. Let your breath lead. Find that length in center. We'll go once more to each side. And once you're done there, lower down. Once again, yogi's choice. You can move back to child's pose or slide the hands under the shoulders. Lift the elbows and shoulders, toes under, lift the knees and thighs. Inhale as you exhale, lift from the navel, press up into plank. Whenever you're ready, up and back, downward dog. And take a few breaths to bicycle, wag, bend, and straighten, whatever feels good there. Breathful body. And keep pulling back from the core and the hips, long spine, strong core. Step your big toes to touch. Spread those fingers wide and claw the fingertips. Keep drawing back from the core. Inhale. As you exhale, pivot knees and toes to one side, hips to the other side, and bend the knees deep, hips to heels. Squeeze the breath out. Inhale, straighten the legs, pivot through center. Exhale, bend deep and pull back. Let your breath lead. Let's go twice again to each side. And then roll on over to your first side. Stack the feet up, or bottom shin could come down, top foot could come down. Any variations in Vashisthasana or side plank pose. Steady here. Support yourself as needed. Feel free to lift that top leg up, reach the arm out. Any variations there? Or maybe go into your wild thing. Step the top foot behind the bottom knee. All toes point away. Lift hips, lift heart. Let the head and arm fall back. And see if you can find that meditative breath even here as a wild thing. Stay as you like, or big inhale there. Use the exhale to pull that top foot back into the core and all the way forward into lunge. Back knee down. Let's go yin lunge here for a moment. Dropping in again. Walk the hands back. So really lay your chest and shoulder down onto that lunge. And walk the hands back. And let the head hang heavily. And breathe to wherever sensation arises here. Soft jaw. Find that meditative breath. Please stay right there as you like, or push into that front foot. Work that front leg towards straight. Draw the toes back, hips towards the back heel, all the way back if you like. Maybe that left hand reaches out for the right toes and draws them back as you lengthen your spine out over the leg. Rest on that leg as you're able. Breathe here, or pulse in and out if you notice that you're forcing, striving, or struggling there. And just come out a bit. Pulse in and out, or wiggle around until you feel a place where you can drop in once again with breath and awareness. Stay longer if you like, or come on forward, slowly moving into lizard lunge. So continuing that sense of being dropped in, moving slowly and listening. Back knee up or down, you're on the hands or forearms inside the front leg. Soft jaw, deep full breaths. Inhale, back up to the hands. Squeeze strong to core, inner thighs hug together. Inhale, soft heart. Exhale, front foot steps back. You could rest or move mindfully through your vinyasa. As inspired, find your down dog, the fullness of your breath, full body awareness. Really pull back from strong core. As you're ready, you could find that little twisty dog dance again, little pivot side to side with that bend and tuck back. And stay and play with that as you like, or roll on through to your second side plank. Modify and support yourself as needed, or just press through the feet, lengthen through tailbone, lift through navel, slide the ears back over the shoulders, and breathe here. Maybe lift that top leg up. Maybe step that top foot behind the bottom knee, hug in and find your way to a wild thing. And see if you can find the meditative breath in your wild thing. Stay as you like, or big inhale there. Use the exhale to pick that back foot up. Pull the knee into the core as you pivot back. Bring that left foot forward and rest on that front thigh. Give your shoulder and chest to that thigh and walk the hands back. Let the head go and bow in. Relax the neck and breathe. A little more melting we could do right there. Stay as you like. Or again, stay with that sense of being dropped in as you're able. And move so slowly as not to disturb that pool of peace and calm. Push into the front leg, draw the hip back. As you're able, draw the toes back. Hips towards that back heel. Maybe that right hand reaches for the toes. Pulse in and out or melt to your breathful edge here. Dropping in as much as you can, even in the form. Staying in that calm pool as much as you can as you transition into lizard lunge. Hands or forearms inside, back knee up or down. Find your variation where you can be breathful and present with whatever's there, listening and responding with breath. Once more, stay as you are longer, or come up slowly onto the hands, squeeze strongly to the core. You can move back to resting or flow back and through your Vinyasa. Take your time. And begin to make your way into a forward fold. Pause in the forward fold to hug you in or shake out. Get a little massage moment. What feels good there? What's talking to you right now by way of sensation or resistance? And feel your feet, your back body, your breath. And lift from the earth and the deep core to slowly roll on up. As you come to the top, press down into your feet and inhale, open and gather up the sky. And exhale, center. Focus into the heart. Press into the hands, shoulders on the back. Breathe your heart's yes. Hug feet to earth, muscles to bones. Find a drishti, one gazing point that's not moving. Soften your gaze to that point. And keep that hug up and in. Pour the weight into the right foot. Slide the left foot up the inseam, right hand could come to hip. And Vrikshasana, tree pose. Toes could always come back down to earth. Wherever you need to be, press equal and active leg and foot together, hands together, shoulders on the back. Come to a wall as needed. Breathful here, or as inspired, maybe stretching tall. Smooth the breath out here. Soften the eyes and the tongue. Stay right here, or keep squeezing to center, lift, and spiral into twisted tree. And stay right there. Follow an exhale back to center and ankle over knee. Sink in, long spine, soft jaw and tongue. Maybe elbows to ankle and knee. Hips back, low back in, heart forward. Stay here. Hands could come to blocks. Or maybe see what it would be like to bring the hands to the floor here and wrap those left toes strongly around your right tricep. That could be it. Just play with that hugging in. Knees on the left knee is on your tricep. Toes are wrapped around that right tricep. Stay there, maybe palms down, claw the fingertips, and keep lifting from pelvic floor and navel until the back foot gets light, and pick it up. Stay as you like, or come on back out and make your way to the front of the mat, however, upwardly, and hug in and rise up. Pick that top knee up. Follow any exhale once you're breathful there to press back into warrior three. Any exhale back into your high lunge. You could always pause, hands to hips. Hips down and forward, heart up, shoulders out, back. Stay there or arms up. Hook or clasp, squeeze to center and stretch out from heel to hands here. Lift your heart and breathe your heart's yes, your intention. Big inhale here, stretch it out. Exhale back, heel down, open out, warrior two. Hips and shoulders to the side, front knee stays deep and wide, and look out over that front hand. Find the fullness of your breath here. Let's pull that back hand back and down the back leg. Push in and bounce that front arm up out of the waist. Lift the heart. Pull out of the bottom tip of that lung and breathe into it. Try to find your meditative breath here. Gaze could be down at the bottom foot or up at the top hand or straight ahead. And let's inhale, push into that front foot, straighten the leg. Keep the leg straight, lift from deep core. And then look forward, reach forward as far as you can. Deep, deep groin there. And then hand down to shin, block or earth, roll the shoulders on the back. Then lay back, open heart in Trikonasana. And any variations in your triangle, or just hold steady here once more. Try to find that meditative breath in this sacred geometry of your body. stay as you like. Or inhale and stretch that top arm forward. Keep reaching forward until you frame that front foot with your hands. Pick the back heel up and step that back foot in a bit, as much as you need to be stable here with the feet fairly parallel. Pull that front hip back by pushing into the ball of foot. Lift from the navel, reach the heart forward and melt over that front leg. And you could pulse in and out of this. Bend the knees to lengthen the spine and then straighten the legs as much as you can. Let the spine melt over the front leg. And stay with this, or reach the left arm or opposite arm as the front leg forward and then outside that heel. Push the shin and the forearm into one another. Bring your right thumb to your hip crease. Push the head of that right femur back. Lift the ribs, lift the heart, lengthen spine, and spiral towards that front leg. And stay with that right hand pressing hip back to support you here, or open right arm, face chest to the sky, and breathe your rotated triangle. Please stay with that as you like. Unwind it as you need to, all the way into a wide-legged stance. Just walk inside that leg. And then yogi's choice here. You could just parallel the feet and rest. Parallel the feet and go deeper into a wide-legged stance. Heels in, toes out. Take a little swim, little sway. Or if inverting is right for you, please feel free to play towards an inversion here. You've got a minute or so, 6 breaths or so. In yogi's choice, you can just make your way to a forward fold, and we'll prepare for second side or flow through a mindful vinyasa to your second side. Pause in the forward fold, hug in, shake out, empty out, attend to any messages from the body here. Breathe your back body, hug your feet to the earth, muscles to bones, rip to rise and roll on up to stand. And take your time. As you come to stand, feel your feet, your aliveness gather up the sky. And let's center in. Take pause here and breathe. Your heart's yes. See if you can drop into that meditative, breathful awareness. See if you can move from that pool of peace in your center to find a drishti, hug to midline, pour the weight into the left leg, right foot up the inseam, Vrikshasana, tree pose, hug to center. Pause here as you like, or grow your tree. Pause here as you like, or keep hugging to center and spiral your tree. Stay with that breathful awareness. When you're ready, come back and ankle over knee. Long spine. Sink in one breath at a time to your breathful edge. Maybe the hands come to the floor. Maybe the toes wrap strongly around that left tricep. That could be it. Or keep lifting from the pelvic floor and the navel until that left foot gets light and pick it up. Stay as you like, or slowly unwind at the front of the mat. Come up to stand, picking that right knee up. Take pause in the standing balance. Follow any exhale, breathful exhale, back to that warrior 3. Once you've got your breath there, follow an exhale back to high lunge. Take your time setting up your lunge, finding the length and the strength and the breathfulness. Breathe your heart's yes here, stretch it out. Inhale, feel your feet. Exhale, back heel down, open out, warrior 2. Hips and shoulders open to the side. Knee stays deep and wide in that front knee. And gaze out over that front hand. Let's pull the back hand back as far as you can. And then back hand down, that back leg, push into it and stretch that front arm up and back, breathing into your dancing warrior. Feel your feet, big breath, push into that front foot, straighten the leg out, stretch up out of that. Inhale again, feel your feet, and then lift from deep core. With your exhale, look forward, deepen that groin, reach forward as far as you can. And then fingertips down to shin, block or earth, and roll open. Lift the heart, spiral the ribs, face chest to sky. Breathful here, or soften it or pulse it as needed to get breathful. As you're able, drop into that meditative breath right here. Stay as you like, or follow an inhale to stretch that top arm forward, long side body breath, and then frame the front foot, pick that back heel up, step in as much as you need to for stability, push into the ball of that front foot, pull the hip back, lengthen the spine out. As much as you can, front leg straightens where you're honoring your body. My body's saying no to that straightening there, still tending an injury. Pulse or modify as needed. Lengthen spine over the leg. Where do you need to be easy in your breath? Honoring of your body and just where you're at today. And stay with that. Or squeeze those inner thighs together. Bring that right hand forward and outside the left heel. Press shin and forearm into one another. Bring left thumb to your hip crease and push it back, femur back, hip back, lift the ribs, lift navel and heart and spiral towards that front leg. Stay there, or maybe top arm to the sky. Stay as you like in that twist, or slowly unwind back to your wide-legged stance. Again, this could be a resting place. Just recoup, find the fullness of the breath. Drop in, literally and figuratively here. If you'd like to, legs could walk wider for that inner leg stretch. You could play with the dance, little flow side to side, side lunges, or maybe moving towards an inversion if that is inspired for you. Once again, a minute or so here, whatever's right for your body right now, to be breathful and present in a compassionate way. Please stay as you like, or move slowly to unwind where you're at. Yogi's choice. You could flow through a lost mindful vinyasa, or just step through to lie on your back. Take your time, going in the way that's right for you. As you come to lie down, give yourself a big old hug there and a little rock into your back body. Really let your weight just drop into your bones here, into the earth, and receive that hold of the earth. Please stay as you like in just this little hug, as long as you need to get breathful and easy here. Or when you're ready, roll to your right with the knees stacked. Keep the knees as connected as you can here. Right hand will hold that left knee. Shift that top hip down away from the ribs. Stretch that arm up, long spine again. So supportive to our twist if we're really lengthened out, and then roll onto that left ear, the ear looking away from the knees, and drop into that pool of peace within you. And please stay as you like. Or when you're ready, cross the right ankle over the left thigh and come on back to center, lying on the back. Pick the setup of the legs up, thread through center and around the outside. Pull the bottom thigh in, holding onto the back of that thigh. Ease the top thigh away with your elbow and actively draw the toes back. And feel free to rock and roll that around, or just play with the pull press, little opposite actions. and soft mouth. Deep full breaths. And please stay as you like, or unwind and hug in. Neutralize. When you're ready, roll on over to your left or your second side. Keep the knees stacked as much as you can, or find your variation of twist. Shift that top hip down, lengthen out through the arm along spine, and then roll onto that right ear, right palm up. Breathe whatever variation of twist is right for you right now. Long exhales. Let those exhales dissolve any rigidity or busyness and spiral down in a good way into that pool of peace as you're able to.
Breathe, everything's changing. Breathe, you are a leader in these times. Breathe, and all the ones around you, you remind them to breathe. Breathe, the spell's been broken.
Please stay as you like. Or slowly move towards crossing that left or right or top ankle over the bottom thigh. You can pause in center here, or thread through, draw bottom thigh back, ease top thigh away, and breathe. And please stay and play as you like here, or unwind slowly and bridge up. Rest your sacrum on a block if you like, in a restorative bridge. Or power into back body to open front body. Breathe your heart. Breathe your yes. Keep that chin lifting, throat open. Maybe toning, singing, sighing, laughing, crying here. Just drop it.
Breathe, your skies are clearing.
Stay up as you like, big breaths into your heart, or release your hands, your prompts, and ripple back down to the earth. Hug the knees in as you're ready. Maybe take that into happy baby. Use those thighs wide as you pull knees down, press heels up, pull sacrum down, and breathe. This little rock. Any movements or variations here. And listen in as you rock your happy baby. Are there any other movements or shapes that you would like before or as a final resting shape? If so, please take them. As inspired, move slowly towards your final resting.
Listen to your heart.
And as you come to a place where you can be in a relative fullness, stillness rather, your fullness is always there whether you feel it or not. When you find that relative stillness, take a big inhale and hug into your fullness. Full body squeeze, full body breath. Inhale, inhale, tense, tense, tense all your muscles, hugging the bones. And then exhale and melt, melt, melt. Maybe that felt good. Feel free to do it again. Or if you feel any agitation or discomfort in the body, inhale, hold, squeeze it, exaggerate it. Take an extra sip of inhale and let everything go. And practice for that final letting go. Give your body to the earth. Let your muscles and bones be heavy, soft, and relaxed. And slowly release any efforting as you open your heart and mind to the sky and simply witness whatever's present there. Rest and spacious awareness. Notice whatever arises there, physically or energetically. See if you can use the exhale to just melt it and dissolve it into that pool of peace. Become the pool of peace. Melt all concepts of you into that vast and expanding pool of calm and peace. Whatever arises, just let the breath embrace it and melt it, exhaling, dissolving constructs of mind into spacious awareness, resting, calm. Please stay resting as long as you like or are able to. When you're ready to come back, first just breath awareness. Notice again the natural movement of breath. Notice the breath respond to your attention. Invite the breath into your heart. Breathe and repeat your heart's yes. And let the breath and your yes become so bright and full when you're ready to, that it naturally brings you back to a bit of movement. Notice if you start moving too quickly, how you kind of jumping out of the pool. See if you can instead slowly emerge from that pool of ease, calm, peace. Stay connected to that and feel it again as a place within you that you're staying connected to as your body slowly unfurls itself back into the world, into the space around you, into the activities of your day. Imagine keeping the sense of connection to this calm, peaceful place as you slowly begin to wiggle and spiral and stretch out of the resting into activity, staying connected to center. Let the breath move you only as you're ready, to one side and to pause, reconnect. Stay connected. And let any breath slowly move you as inspired back to any easy seat, the awareness inward still. And staying connected to that peaceful center, maybe holding your hands in a mudra or at your heart or belly, just feeling center, breath, outer body. Maybe imagine what's ahead of you in this day. See if you can stay connected to center as you project your mind forward intentionally for a few breaths, or even into any challenge in general in your life or ahead of you. Can you imagine staying connected to a peaceful center, even as you move into whatever challenges life might have before you? Feeling whatever needs to be felt, all the feels that come with embodiment, and remembering the steady, peaceful center as you dance with all that it is to be alive. Imagine that as richly as you can with all of your senses. Stay as you like, or blink yourself back into the moment, remembering how it takes so often for most of life that imagination is what comes first. Pretty much everything we see was imagination first. And so it is. Thank you for your presence and your practice. So grateful to be able able to share these practices. Wishing you all the joy and ease possible in your dance. Have a wonderful whatever's next. Hope to see you soon. Bye. Thanks.